I think a lot of men get caught up in the fact that the man is the leader of the house. And a lot of them think, wow, that means I get to make decisions and bark orders. And being a leader is much more than that. As a Christian man, if you want to be a leader, I feel like you have to lead how Jesus led. Foremost, Jesus didn't just bark orders and tell people what to do. He was an example. And as a leader, you have to be an example to those that you lead. And I think it was Hebrews 5:14. It says that Jesus was in all points tempted as we are, yet without sin. So Jesus was the perfect example. And you as a leader have to be an example to those that follow you. So if you want peace and love in your home, you have to exude peace and love. If you don't want bickering, yelling, and fighting in your home, you can't be bickering, yelling, and fighting. The leader has to be humble to the point that where he's willing to serve those that follow him. Just like Jesus was willing to wash his apostles' feet, a leader has to be willing to put those that he leads before himself. He has to be not only just humble, he has to be loving and sacrificial to the point to where if it comes between you taking a loss and those you follow taking a loss, you will take that loss every time. Jesus was as sacrificial as it got. As we all know, he was willing to die for those he loved, like yourself and myself. And sometimes as a leader, it's going to be very difficult because you're going to have to do those things. You're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to love. You're going to have to be that example in times where it's not easy. You're going to have to love when in times you're not getting loved back. You're going to have to be an example for those who don't want the example. You're going to have to sacrifice for some people that might not appreciate the sacrifice. But all those things happened to Jesus as well. So that's just the task that as a man that the Lord has bestowed upon you. And you don't get the choice on whether you want to do it or not. You can't just give that responsibility to your wife. He didn't give us that option. So much like I'm trying to do myself, you have to be honest with yourself. You got to self-reflect. And the things that you can get better at, you just got to work at every day and slowly try to get a little bit better every day until you can become the leader and the man God will have you to be. I just feel like sharing that today. Love you guys, and I will see y'all next time.